Mannion under center for the first play. Play action. Mannion looking deep. Throws for Brandin Cooks. Can't make the catch. Penalty marker is down. And all likelihood pass interference against initiating crew.
I'm really not certain that D-Magic did end up contacting the wide receiver early here, but he ends up face guarding, doesn't turn back to try and locate the football, and so you're far more likely to get called for a penalty from the back judge or from one of the side judges if you don't look back and attempt to play the football.
This is the conventional punter, the lefty, Ruben Guzman, who launches one. Cooks from his own 25. Spins. Brandin Cooks looking for some daylight. Brandin Cooks brought down across the 30. Good pursuit by for Hawaii defensively, the absence of Brendan Daly. Mannion throws. It's caught by Cooks. Hawaii shows blitz. Mannion, good protection. Throws. Open. Brandin Cooks, first down. Gets out of bounds. 196 yards. And a big third down completion there.
It was really about this point in the ball game last week.
35. Mannion deep down the right side. And it's caught again by Brandin.
On Cooks. But Sean Mannion still has the confidence to deliver this football all the way over the outside shoulder, even though the safety, John Hardy,
is employed by Hawaii today.
And the dangerous Brandin Cooks back to return.
And Cooks moving up in Hawaii territory. Spinning. Reverses field. And Cooks goes out of bounds. And there's a Mannion to throw for Cooks. Catch. A touchdown for the Beavers. Play action. Mannion for the end zone. Brandin Cooks. Touchdown. Oregon State. Mannion his third touchdown pass of the ball game.
Just a bit of a soft play action, but as Cooks works his way inside against Madrid.
Second down 8. Just about midway through this third quarter. Mannion lofts it down the right side. Did he stay in? No, they say no catch.
Hawaii's willing to do this. They'll leave their corners matched up one-on-one outside. D-Magic again out there on the island.
After the penalty against Hawaii. Play action. Mannion on the rollout. Fires to the end zone. Brandin Cooks. Touchdown.
This is just pure unadulterated kismet between a quarterback and a playmaking wide receiver who knows how to get uncovered when his quarterback leaves the pocket. Let's watch Brandin Cooks in the ISO. Initially looking to run an over route. Comes back to the corner because he just...
Now a punting situation. And this is Ruben Guzman who sends it away. Brandin Cooks from the 20. Cooks tries to get outside. And he's tripped up across the 25 list.
That didn't take long. He's number 3 already.
First down and 10. The reverse. Here comes Brandin Cooks. Out across the 30. And Hawaii. Second and 10. Inside 11:40 remaining now as Mannion backpedaling, throws to the sideline, well off the mark for Brandin Cooks. Week, the Mountain West team, and here is Oregon State taking on Hawaii out of the Mountain West. Inside screen, Brandin Cooks with some room to run. Brandin Cooks out to midfield.
Fun to watch. I don't care that it didn't go for a touchdown, but just the fact that he gets the football and then just takes off, and you see those little legs just turning. There is TNT in the lower limbs of Brandin Cooks.
Oregon State started last season 6-0 en route to a 9-win campaign and an Alamo Bowl appearance. Vaz down the sideline. Penalty marker is down, and a tumbling catch by Brandin Cooks. But a penalty marker last Saturday.
Now back in the lineup at center. As you see Matangiese trying to snatch off and work back inside. He'll transition from a personnel standpoint.
Vaz on 3rd and 12. Brandin Cooks trying to come back, incomplete. Covered by D-Magic.
They had the blip against Eastern Washington. Came back strong second half against Hawaii. Long ball, Mannion under pressure throws. Found an opening Up the 45-yard line. Cooks so
great job by Sean Mannion standing in the pocket, and what he did is he anticipated where Brandin Cooks was going to be. He knew he was going to line of scrimmage. A great job of recognizing what Oregon State needs to do.
8th play of this drive. Beautiful play action down the middle of the field. On target inside the 10 is Brandin Cooks.
Eventually you're going to give something up big like Brandin Cooks just took. Nice protection. Nice job of recognizing the coverage, and look at this release. Just slips right inside and runs right by the defender. This, I'm telling you what, if you don't know about Brandin Cooks, and you may not because he's been overshadowed a little bit by Marcus Wheat in the last couple years, he is truly one of the great receivers in college football. It's nice to see him back home.
Utah interception of the season, and Oregon State with the ball at the 45. Mannion throws that ball in the seam. And racing is Brandin Cooks. Touchdown! He ran.
Right now they're trying to decide whether or not he stayed in bounds. But watch this. Playing off of the aggressiveness, you knew Utah was going to come out and try and take that momentum back. Great play call by the Oregon State Beavers.
Flea flicker. Cooks on a trick plus.
Strong with Storm Woods. Instead he stops, throws it back for the double pass.
Mike Riley is Houdini. He calls this play and it's to perfection. You see Cooks on the ISO, break alone, downfield.
Here comes the pressure, Craig. No safeties deep for Utah.
From the edge, Mannion hits a slider.
You're banking that your pressure's going to get home. God, you put that ball out in front of him.
Mannion up top.
Touch side of the field to work with. He's run by the corner, but instead he comes back and adjusts to that ball. That is just, you can't coach that. You can't coach those instincts, the ability to stop on a dime and turn back.
Mullaney and Cooks, the wide receivers. Mannion up top, ball in the hands. Touch.
Right here. There you go. Oh, here we go. Try it again. Right there, off the fingertips of number 15.
Michael Walker right there. Through the hands, and a great grab pulled in by Cooks. And that's